welcome to the campus of Baruch College for this evening's non-conference women's volleyball match here in the Arc Arena between the Panthers from SUNY Old Westbury and your Baruch College Bearcats. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, would you all please rise and stand to honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Let's meet tonight's starters first for the visitors from Long Island. A freshman from Syosset, New York, number 3, Stephanie Mazer. A freshman from Holbrook, New York, number 6, Olivia Ballman. A sophomore from Valley Street, New York, number 9, Gianelle Sam. A sophomore from West Henrietta, New York, number 13, Juliana Evans. A freshman from Patchogue, New York, number 14, Clarissa Olivero. A senior from Copiague, New York, number 18, Melinda Harris. And a libero, a junior from Medford, New York, number 2, Cameron McGinn. The head coach of the Panthers is Andrea Stern. Now let's meet the Baruch College Bearcats. A sophomore from Staten Island, New York, number 1, Julia Perkowski. A junior from La Vega, Dominican Republic, number 3, Mariela Tavares. A sophomore from Astoria, New York, number 3, Amina Muminovic. A sophomore from Staten Island, New York, number 6, Sarah Chung. A junior from Brooklyn, New York, number 8, Anessa Feratovic. A freshman from Brooklyn, New York, number 10, Lizaveta Kushner. And a sophomore from Torrance, California, named to the all-tournament team of the Moravian Invitational this past weekend, the libero, number 13, Nanami Abihara. The head coach of the Bearcats, Alexander Mule, and the assistant coach, Ezri Shore. Have a great match. Play ball.
Hello and welcome to the Arc Arena. We're here for the first matchup against the Baruch Bearcats versus Old Westbury. This is the first official game of the season. And let's see what the Bearcats And the game is starting. Number 2 digs it over to number 6 on Old Westbury, over the net to the libero. And a spike for number 1, Perkowski. That will be a point for the Baruch Bearcats. Number 13 gets it over the net. And that will be an out of bounds on Old Westbury. The point will go to the Baruch Bearcats. Number 13. Babara goes over the net. Number 6 sets it over to Chung. And that'll be a point for the Baruch Bearcats again, 3-0. Libero from California gets it over the net. Number 6 gets the point for Old Westbury, as the Baruch Bearcats was unable to get out of that one as one of our teammates touched the net. Number 13 spikes it over to number 10 on the Baruch Bearcats. And a nice tap over for Perkowski, leading to an Old Westbury fumble. Point for the Baruch Bearcats. Number 8, Anessa Furtovich, over to the number 2 libero on Old Westbury. And the ball will go out of bounds. Point for the Bearcats. The serve goes to the libero once again. Number 9 goes to tap it over. That'll be point for the Bearcats. And sitting along next to me, I have Sports Information Director John Nevis here.
Well, Gia, first off, thank you for coming back. You did such a great job in the spring. We said, you know what, we got to bring back Gia.
Thank you, Nevis.
Gia, by the way, is doing stuff these days with the Yankees, and then she's going to do an internship with MSG, so she's doing pretty good.
Yep, hopefully, fingers crossed. I have a lot on my table this year.
Welcome to the real world, my friend. Yeah, so here we are. After I taking care of my table duties here, I can get going and join you.
And number 10 gets it over to the libero on Old Westbury. And number 3 just gets it in the lines, and it'll be Old Westbury's point.
Yeah, right down the sweet spot in the corner.
The score is 6-3 in the first set.
Yeah, Bearcats, well, first off, this is Old Westbury's first game of the season. The Bearcats played this weekend out in Pennsylvania. They were in Bethlehem, and they were out at the Moravian tournament. So they come into this match this evening having already played 3 matches.
Nice swing from number 10. And that'll be Baruch's point once again with a nice tap over on the Bearcats' end. And the ball will be sent back to number 10, Lizaveta Kushner, freshman from Brooklyn, New York. And she will go middle row on that one to Old Westbury. And the Bearcats were unable to recover that ball from a nice tap over from number 18 on Old Westbury. The point will go to Old Westbury with a 7-4 trail. Number 18, Melinda Harris. She will go back row on that one to the Bearcats. And a nice recover on Old Westbury's side. Once again, trying with the nice saves on Old Westbury side, but that was unable to react in a point. So the point will go to the Bearcats. Number 1, Julia Perkowski, sophomore from Staten Island, New York, at the server's line for the Bearcats. And she will go middle row on that one to number 3, Old Westbury. Some nice volley on both sides. The ball goes out of bounds, and Old Westbury is able to recover it. Seems the point will go to Old Westbury as the tape was touched on the Bearcats' end. And the ball will be sent back to number 9, Sam, right setter from Valley Stream, New York. Nice dig on Old Westbury's side. And a nice block from the Bearcats. Old Westbury's libero is really getting deep with the diving and saving and digging to result in a point for Old Westbury. The score is now 8-6. Not too far behind is Old Westbury. Number 9, Sam once again at the server's line. She goes middle row to libero. Seemed like there was a little miscue on the Bearcats' end, and it will result in an Old Westbury point. We're just a 1-point game at the moment. And she will go to the libero once again. Nice set. And the Bearcats' number 10, Kushner, was unable to recover that ball in the back row, so the point will go to Old Westbury, resulting in a tie game. She goes once again to libero. Nice sweet spot. Nice dig by back row, Kushner. And it'll go to Kushner once again. And a nice swing over the net, but it was recovered by Old Westbury. And number 4, Muminovic, was able to settle a point for the Bearcats with a 9-8 lead. Very close game thus far.
Yeah, Bearcats got a little comfortable early, and Old Westbury, to their credit, have rallied all the way back.
Against Moravian College, Muminovic had 17 assists and 11 digs last game. And she will go back row on that serve. Just nice. Inside the lines, there'll be a point for the Bearcats.
Yeah, the Panther player thought it was going to go out, but hit the sweet spot, as they like to say.
Muminovic, sophomore from Astoria, Queens, at the server's line. And she will go middle row to the libero, and nobody was able to retrieve that ball, so point will go to the Bearcats. This is the first season with the head coach, Alex Mule. He went to St. Edmunds Prep High School in Brooklyn, and there he started his own volleyball program. From there, he attended LaSalle University in Massachusetts, and fun fact, he actually played against the Baruch Bearcats and unfortunately lost, but he did play when he had his college days.
Yes, that was the NCAA tournament game that we hosted here against LaSalle. They're from Massachusetts, and we beat them. If I recall correctly, I think we beat them in 5 sets.
Yes.
And I actually know the coach of that team, and every time I see him, he likes to remind me how he was a victim of a bad call.
Well, now we have one of his players, so See how that turns out.
Yeah, it's his debut tonight. Steps into a great situation here at Baruch. A lot of players from last year are back, a lot of experience. We even got Brooklyn's top player as our assistant, Esri Shore. She graduated MVP
graduated
of
this last season.
Yeah, so she brings her experience here to the Bearcats.
So we have another CUNYAC, actually CUNYAC All-Star, if I'm not wrong,
She was
from
an All-Star.
2019 and 2021.
Yeah.
So we have a CUNYAC All-Star as an assistant coach as
Yes.
well.
By the way, did you notice anything else about the gym?
We got new bleachers.
New bleachers. Yes,
It's like
that
a
is
fresh
the gray.
set.
Yeah, it's got that fresh smell.
It looks better, more cohesive. The gray and blue. The red and blue was a little too much going on. But that will be point for Old Westbury as they are trailing 3 points behind, 13-10. And the ball will be sent to number 3, Stephanie Mazer from Syosset, New York, at the service line for Old Westbury, and she will go middle row for that one. Oh, a tricky save that would have been for number 8, Veratovic. A lot of good effort on both sides. The girls are literally giving their bodies to gym court. Number 6 goes over the net with that one. 13, Old Westbury sets it up. And it seems like the ball was just inside the lines when it went for some real estate in the back. Oh, I'm wrong. It was just outside the lines, in fact. So that will be point for the Bearcats.
I'm not complaining.
Sarah Chung at the service line. She'll go middle row to that one. And the libero unable to recover that one. It will be Old Westbury's point.
That was very hard to dig out. She was close.
Number 14, Clarissa Olivero. Middle blocker from Patchogue, New York, will go back row to our libero once again. And a nice send over for Kushner, as it was a really hard dig for the Old Westbury team to dig out. So the point will go to the Bearcats, 15-12. Libero, Minami Ibarra at the service line. She'll go middle row on that one.
Point Bearcats.
Number 13, Ibarra goes middle row on that one. Old Westbury digs it out and goes back row. A nice save by number 4. Point for the Bearcats.
Yeah, it's Old Westbury. This is a good timeout because Bearcats are starting to pull
And we're back. Still set 1, 17-12. Bearcats leading. Number 13, libero Manami Ibera goes middle row with that serve. And a nice swing by Old Westbury, resulting in a Baruch out of bounds as it goes off the hands of a dig. So it'll be, well, Old Westbury point. Number 13, Juliana Evans, middle blocker. Sophomore goes back row on that one. And it'll be Old Westbury points, a nice ace.
That's why coaches call timeout right off the bat, 2 straight points to change the momentum around.
Middle row, Chung will dig that one out. And Kushner tries to spike that one over, but it goes into the net. Unfortunately, it'll be Old Westbury's point once again. Evans takes it back to the service line once again. And a little too weak of a serve as that misses the net. And the points will go to the Bearcats, sending the ball back to number 8, Anessa Feratovic. And she will go back row on that one. Chung will dig that one out. Feratovic spikes that one over. And a nice block on the Bearcats' end. Feratovic with a nice dig to recover that one. Old Westbury libero trying to hustle that one over. It goes to our libero. Perkowski with a spike on that one. Just inside the lines. Seems like assistant coach from Old Westbury has some inquiries to the ref, and we get back to the game.
Yeah, I think he was complaining. He thinks that Baruch is out of order.
Feratovic will go too far on that one. It will be point Old Westbury.
But he won't complain now because you don't want to redo that point if you're complaining about a team being out of rotation.
Yeah.
Right down the line.
Nice sweet spot for that one. Number 6, Olivia Bauman, freshman. There'll be timeout on the Bearcats. We'll be right back. And we're back still here in the first set with a 19-17 lead is the Bearcats. Number 6, Olivia Bauman at the service line for Old Westbury, and she will go into the net for that one, setting the ball to the Bearcats. Number 5, we have Isabella Doring, sophomore. Taking it back to the service line for Baruch, and she will go back row on that one. Isabella digging it out in the back row, and a nice spike for Perkowski. Getting some back real estate on that one, setting the ball back to the Bearcats. Doring will go middle row on that one. That would have been a hard one for the libero Old Westbury to recover. but it will go out of bounds in the libero's hands. 22-17 Bearcats, and Old Westbury will call a timeout, and we'll be right back. And we're back again from the timeout. We have Bearcats' Isabella Doring at the service line with only 3 points away from a set game, and she will go back row to the libero. Some miscue on Old Westbury's side. Nobody went to get that ball to set it over, so the point will go to the Bearcats with a nice consecutive serving. We have Doring, and she will go back row. And it'll be Bearcats' point as the ball is out of bounds. 1 point away. Doring will go middle row on that one. Old Westbury trying to recover the ball. Goes back row to Doring. Chung with a nice swing over. And that will be set point as the ball goes out of bounds on Old Westbury's side. We'll be back in set 2. And we're back here in the Arc Arena. Bearcats took away the first game. And they'll go back row to Chung. And Perkowski will spike that one over and go back row, resulting in a point for the Bearcats. They'll go back row to the libero on that one. Chung will dig it out, and Perkowski will spike it over, but it'll be out of the line. That'll be Old Westbury point. Taking it back to the service line for Old Westbury will be number 3, Stephanie Mazer from Syosset, New York. Mazer will go middle row on that one. Feratovic tries to spike that one over, but it goes right into the net, resulting in Old Westbury point again. Mazer outside hitter, freshman, taking it back to the service line. And she will go middle row, and a nice save by Chung. And a nice tap over for Old Westbury. Nobody was unable to cover that one. Strong lead for Mazer as she takes it back again, and she will go tipping over the net, same spot to Kushner. And a nice swing by Chung, but unfortunately goes right into the net. With a 4-1 lead, we have Old Westbury taking it back to the server's line.
Seems like this side is bad luck.
maybe the right side, our right side is bad luck. Who knows? But Bearcats just gained a point, thankfully. A nice tap over the net. And the ball will be sent back to Bearcats number 10, Lizaveta Kushner. Middle blocker, outside hitter, combo. She's a freshman, and she will go middle row to number 2, libero. Kushner with a nice bump up. Perkowski will tap that one over. And a nice spike by Chung as she goes back row. Nobody able to dig that one out for Old Westbury. Point will go to the Bearcats. Kushner back at the server's line. And she will go middle row. That was an excellent tap over for number 14, Clarissa Olivero, Old Westbury. Old Westbury will take the ball back to the server's line. Olivero will take the ball back to the server's line herself, actually. Middle blocker from Patchogue will go middle row to Baruch's libero. Perkovic goes middle row, bumping that one over, and it's out of bounds off of Old Westbury hands, so that will be Bearcats point. And there are going to be some sub-ins for Bearcats end. Number 14 will go in for Perkowski. 14, Hirchin Rodor. And she will go middle row to Olivero. Nice save by Kushner. And the save wasn't followed through by the Bearcats. Some miscue on their end. The ball will be sent to Old Westbury's side. Number 9, Janelle Sam, right side, right setter. Taking it back to the server's line for Old Westbury. A little too weak of a serve, and the ball will go into the net, sending the ball back to the Baruch Bearcats. Number 4, Amina Muminovic. She goes middle row on that one. Libero spikes it over, goes back row to our libero. Chung tries to get that one over the net. Too many taps on Baruch's end, so the ball will be sent to Old Westbury. Old Westbury with a 7-5 lead here in the second set. Number 6 takes it back to the server's line and goes to Kushner. She digs it out. Bearcats get it over the net. Try to tap it over on Old Westbury's end, but a nice save by the Bearcats. Point will go to Baruch. Sarah Chung taking it back to the server's line for the Bearcats. Outside hitter and defensive specialist. She will go back row on that one. Kushner recovers the ball. And Perkowski goes back row. It will be Bearcats point. Too many taps for one person on Old Westbury's side. Against Olivet College, Sarah Chung had 8 kills in their previous game. Old Westbury recovered that ball but was unable to get it over the net, resulting in Baruch's point. We have a 1-point game here in the second set. Chung once again will bring it back to the server's line for the Bearcats. And she'll find that it is out of bounds, too strong of a serve on her end. Ball will go to Old Westbury. Tie game. Number 2. McGinn goes back row on that one. And a nice serve on Perkowski's end. She goes back row. Old Westbury responds with an out-of-bounds ball. Point will go to the Bearcats. Number 13, Libero, takes it back to the server's line for the Baruch Bearcats. And she will go middle row on that one. Perkowski out of bounds. Old Westbury point. Some volley on both sides, resulting in a tie game each time. Number 13 takes it back to the server's line for Old Westbury, going to Chung. Perkowski slaps that one over the net. Point for the Bearcats. Perkowski at the server's line for the Bearcats. She goes middle row on that one. Four touches on Old Westbury's side. Point goes to the Bearcats. To serve again at the server's line is Perkowski. She'll find some real estate out of bounds. Too strong of a swing once again. The ball will be sent back to number 3, Stephanie Mazer. She had a nice run last string of serves. Let's see how she could do this time. And Mazer will go middle row to Chung on that one. Kushner goes to the libero. And that is just inside the lines. Point for Old Westbury. Kushner digs that one out, goes to Chung. And once again back to Kushner to go back row to Mazer as she knocks that one out of bounds off her hands. Point for the Bearcats. Kushner would take this back to the server's line for the Bearcats. She'll go to number 2, libero. And a nice dig on Kushner's end to respond. Mazer will dig that one out. And it'll be point for the Bearcats. Kushner having a nice serve run. She will go middle row to number 2 libero. And a nice kill for number 6, Olivia Bauman. Outside hitter freshman from Holbrook, New York. And the ball will be sent back to Old Westbury side for number 14, Clarissa Olivero, middle blocker to serve at the server's line. And she will go middle row to number 13, libero. And Chung will set that one right over. And a nice block on Bearcats' end. Unfortunately, they did touch the tape, so the point will go to Old Westbury. Tie game here in the second set. 13-13. Old Westbury goes middle row on that one. Chung slaps it over. Block on Old Westbury's end. Kushner will try to send that one over, but too strong of a serve, and that will go outside of bounds. Point will be sent back to Old Westbury with a 1-point lead. Olivero at the server's line. She'll go middle row once again to number 13, libero. Chung will send it over, but once again for the Bearcats, too strong over the net, and it'll be sent out of bounds. Some strategy going down on the Bearcats' end. And it'll be out of bounds for Old Westbury. Baruch's point, and there'll be some sub-ins on both ends. Number 14 in for number 1 on Bearcats' end. Number 14, Hirschenroder, sophomore, libero and defensive specialist from Staten Island, New York, at the service line for the Bearcats, and she will go for middle row, number 2, libero, Old Westbury. Old Westbury sends it over to Perkovic, sorry. And now it'll be Old Westbury point as the ball goes into the net, Bearcats end. Sub-ins once again. Perkowski in for Hirschenroder. They'll go middle row to Chung on that one. She'll dig it out. And number 2, libero, was unable to save that one with valiant efforts. The ball will go out of bounds on her hands, and the ball will be sent back to number 4, Amina Muminovic, at the server's line for Baruch. Too strong of a serve once again. Point will go to Old Westbury. And Bearcats will call a timeout, and we'll be right back. And we're back after timeout. Leading is Old Westbury with a 17-15 lead. Chung gets that one over the net. And a nice save on Old Westbury's end, but nobody was able to recover that one. Point will go to the Bearcats. Chung taking it back to the server's line once again. She will go middle row on that one. Number 2 libero just getting that over the net. Kushner with a nice swing over, but unfortunately did not make that one in the end. Point will go to Old Westbury. Subs in. Doring going in for Kushner. Libero digs that one out. Doring swings over for that one. She goes to number 2 libero, Old Westbury. Chung digs that out. Setting Doring up once again, and she goes back row off the hands of Old Westbury. Baruch's point. Subs once again. Perkowski in for Taveras. Abahara at the server's line. She'll go to number 2 libero. Chung digs that one out. Perkowski tries to tap that one over, but didn't get a good handle on that. Old Westbury's point. Evans at the server's line for Old Westbury. She'll go to Chung and she'll dig it out. Setting up Doring. She'll go over, but Old Westbury will block that one out. Bearcats point as some miscue on Old Westbury's end. Feratovic, number 8, back at the server's line for the Bearcats. She'll go to number 2 libero. Evans will set that one up. Nice setup on Baruch's end. Perkowski taps that one over into a nice empty middle spot on Old Westbury's end.
A sweet spot.
Left the right in the middle of the court open for a nice tap over. Barakovic at the server's line. She'll go to middle row libero. Chung will dig that one out. And Perkowski will do it again. Tap it over as they left the same exact spot open.
3 out of every 4 times when she has that opportunity to hit the ball, she's going to get the point.
Exactly.
And that's not bad for a sophomore. And when she gets more experience and plays more, that's going to almost become, like they say, automatic.
She has 2 years left at Baruch to do nothing but flourish. 19-20. Old Westbury with the lead. Mazer will take it back to the server's line for Old Westbury. And she will go to Doring. Then to Chung will dig it out. Doring will set it over. And number 13, Old Westbury Evans, got a bad grab on that ball, and she spiked that one right out of bounds. The ball will be sent back to Isabella Doring at the server's line. Against SUNY Kobolskill, Doring had 5 kills, and she'll go middle row to number 2 libero on that one. Another nice tap over by Perkowski. Baruch is now taking the lead. And there'll be a timeout on Old Westbury's end, and we'll be right back. And we're back in the second set. 21-20 lead, 1 point game the Bearcats have. Isabella Doring at the service line. She'll go middle row on that one. Old Westbury tries to tap it over. Baruch blocks it, but they touch the net, so the point will go to the Old Westbury. Number 14, Clarissa Olivero, middle blocker at the service line for Old Westbury once again. And she will go back row to Doring. Chung will try to set that one up over, but it was nicely inside the lines just by a hair, and the point will go to the Bearcats.
That was a long shot, too.
From our angle, it kind of seemed like it was out, but the ref said it was in.
Not going to complain.
Exactly. Hirchenroder at the service line for the Bearcats. And she'll find some real estate in the middle row. Nice tap over for Old Westbury. Baruch Bearcats dig it out.
Nice, again.
Nice back row swing by Chung. And the points will go to the Bearcats. 23-21. 2 points from a set game. We have Hirchenroder at the service line once again. And she will go front row. Some nice variation there. Doring will dig it out. And Chung will set it over again, but the blockers on Old Westbury got that one, so the point will go to Old Westbury, and we'll do some sub-ins once again on Bearcats' end. Number 9, Janelle Sam at the service line, and she will go out of bounds. Oh, inbounds. Refs are saying must have just been on the line. That'll be a nice ace for Sam. And she'll take the ball back to the service line with a tie game now. She'll go to Chung. She'll dig that one out nicely. Doring goes, sets that one over. Oh, and off the infamous Raptors in the Arc Arena. A nice recover on Bearcats' end. And unable to recover that ball was Doring. It would have been a hard dig to dig out. Point will go to Old Westbury with just 1 point behind set game. Bearcats will call timeout. We'll be right back. Thank you. And we're back in the second set with just 1 point away from set game. With 23-24 lead, Old Westbury is taking away. Number 9 at the service line for Old Westbury, and she will go back row off of Bearcat out of bounds. Point will be to Old Westbury, and that is a set game. So now we have Bearcats with the first set, and Old Westbury with the second set, and we'll be back in the third.
Start of the third set. We find ourselves tied 1-1. And the hit is long. Point Bearcats. Welcome everybody here to the women's volleyball home opener here on the campus of Baruch College in New York City, the Flatiron District. Very wet day today in New York City. And a ace right off the bat for the Bearcats, who now are up 2-0. Minami Ebahara. And now she's going to serve again. And point Old Westbury. Welcome back, Gia.
Thank you for that, Nevis. Had to take a quick
I had it covered.
bathroom break. Number 13. Evans at the service line for Old Westbury. And they'll be just inside the lines, back row. Point for Old Westbury with another tie game here in the third set.
I was doing this. We were up 2-0. You come back, it's 2-2. We lose a point here. I'm taking over the rest of the set.
At least it gives people an entertaining show.
Whoa.
Nice block for Old Westbury. They'll receive another point. Evans taking it back. Out of rotation on Bearcats end, the ref is saying. That does result in a point for the opposing team, so it'll be 4-2.
4 in a row for the Panthers.
Nice run thus far. Too strong of a serve on Evans' end, and that will be out of bounds. Points goes to Bearcats with another point game. Number 8, Feratovic at the service line. She'll go middle row on that one. Evans will dig that one out. Feratovic will dig that one out. Chung will send that one over, back row. Too strong of a swing on Mazur's end, and that will result in Bearcats' point with a tie game here in the third set. Feratovic taking it back again. And she'll go too strong, out of bounds on that one. The server's error for Feratovic. Number 3, Panthers, Old Westbury. Mazur takes it back. And once again, a nice tap over for Perkowski. Number 10, Elizaveta Kushner taking it back to the server's line for the Bearcats. She got a wrong spin on that one, and it'll go out of bounds. Oh!
Yeah, that kind of, it sort of spun and it stayed in.
Really?
It fooled that, yeah. The referee was right there and he caught it too.
Nice, effective serve then. Kushner will go back row to number 2, libero. Kushner digs it out. Chung swings it over, back row, and left a corner unaccompanied. Panthers fail at retrieving that one, and the point will go to the Bearcats with a 7-5 lead. Kushner retrieves that one. Perkowski tries to set that one over. Block on Old Westbury's end. They send it over again. Chung recovers that, and she'll send it back. Too strong a swing on the Panthers' end. The ball will be sent to the Bearcats. It's a nice lead here in the third. Kushner will go. Back row on that one. Old Westbury's out of rotation, resulting in a point for the Bearcats. So it seems like we have rotational issues on both ends of the court tonight. The refs are just conferencing with Old Westbury coach to see what the issue was. Kushner will go middle row on that one. Evans recovers that with a dig. Nice swing by Chung. She'll go back row on that one. Panthers go back row to Kushner.
Nice play.
Feratovic, nice swing into the back end of the court. Bearcats point.
Bearcats on a great run. They need this.
Kushner's having a nice string of serves. Once again, she'll go middle row to number 2 libero. Evans will take that one out. And leaving the middle court unaccompanied, Bearcats will unable to gain that point. The point will go to Old Westbury. Number 14, Olivero at the server's line for the Panthers. She'll go to number 13, libero. Perkowski goes back row on that swing. Digging it out was Mazer. Chung swings that one over, finding some real estate in the back end of the court. Point goes to the Bearcats with an 11-6 lead. We'll have some sub-ins on both sides. Number 14, Hirschenroder will take it back to the server's line for the Bearcats. And she'll go middle row on that one. Too strong of a swing on number 9, Panthers, Old Westbury side. Bearcat point. Number 14 taking it back again. And she'll go back row on that one. Nice swing on Chung's end to Evans. Unable to be recovered by the libero. Point will be sent again to the Bearcats. Timeout will be called on Bearcats' end. We'll be right back. And we're back here in the third set. 13-6 lead is the Bearcats. Number 14 taking it back to the service line for the Bearcats. Out of rotation once again for Old Westbury. Bearcats point. Number 14 at the service line. She'll go back row on that one. Evans digs that one out. The libero sends that one over off the hands of Chung. It'll go out of bounds. Panthers point. Number 9, Gianelle Sam. Taking it back to the service line for the Panthers. She'll go middle row on that one. Chung will send that one over and off the hands of Sam. Will go out of bounds. Bearcats point.
Bearcats are starting to cruise.
With a nice substantial lead here in the third, 15-7. Number 4, Muminovic at the server's line for the Bearcats, and she will go out of bounds. Panthers point. Number 6, Olivia Baumann, taking it back to the server's line for the Panthers. She will go middle row to number 13, libero. Feratovic with a nice swing over. Nice swing, getting a nice sweet spot in the middle of the court for Chung. Bearcats point, and Chung will take it back. Chung goes out on that one. Panthers point. Number 2, libero, Cameron McGinn at the service line for Panthers. She will go middle row on that one to Kushner. Feratovic goes back row to Baumann. Evans sets it up for Mauser. And off the hands of number 13, libero. Out of bounds. Panthers point. McGinn will take the ball back to the service line. Number 2 will go back to 13, libero. Kushner will try to send that one over. Blockers on the Panthers side got that. Feratovic goes back row to Baumann. Baumann hits it out of bounds. Bearcats point, 17-10 lead. They will send number 13, Minami Ibarra, to the service line for the Bearcats. She will go middle row to number 2, libero. Nice dig out for the libero. Nice tap over for Perkowski. Evans digs it out. Feratovic tried to tap that one over, but unfortunately went right into the net. Panthers point. Juliana Evans at the server's line for the Bearcats. She will go middle row on that one. Some miscue on Bearcats' end, went off the bounds, off the hands of Bearcat, out of bounds. Ball will be sent back to Evans. Nice strong swing, she'll go back row to Chung. Kushner slaps that one over, nice save by McGinn, but unable to go over the net. Bearcats point. Number 2, Marmaleo at the server's line for the Bearcats. And she will go middle row to McGinn. Evans will set that up for Olivero. She'll try to tap it over. Bearcats saved it. Evans sets it up for Sam. Sam tries to tap it over. Blockers on Bearcats' end was ready. Chung digs it out. Kushner slaps it over back row to Ballman. Evans sets it up for Mauser. Mauser goes over the net through the blocker's hands. Nice tap over for Perkowski once again. Bearcats point. Seems to be Old Westbury's kryptonite is those tap overs by Perkowski. They've worked all of but every time except one. Number 2 at the server's line for the Bearcats. She'll go to number 2, libero McGinn. Evans will set it up for Sam. Sam will go to Kushner. Some miscue on Bearcats' end. It was a hard judgment call from that ball, but it was very close to the net to play. Point will go to the Panthers. Number 3, Stephanie Mazer at the server's line for the Old Westbury. Trailing with a score of 19-13. She'll go to Kushner. And Chung will send that one over with a nice swing. Unable to dig it out was Old Westbury. Point Bearcats. There'll be timeout on Old Westbury's end. We'll be right back. And we're back here in the third set with a 20-13 lead is the Bearcats. Number 10, Lizaveta Kushner. Taking it back to the service line, she'll go to Ballman, middle row. Ballman will send it over, but too many taps. That'll go for a point for the Bearcats. Kushner at the server's line once again. She'll go back row to Mazer. Olivero will set it up for Bauman. She'll go back row. Out of bounds off of Bearcats' hands. Unable to recover it from another teammate. Point will go to the Panthers. Number 14, Clarissa Olivero. At the server's line, she'll go back row to Kushner. Nobody was able to recover off of Kushner's dig. Point will go to the Panthers. Panthers trying to make a comeback here in the third set. And she'll go middle row to the libero. Perkowski taps it over again. Unable to dig that one out was Olivero. Point will go to the Bearcats. Some sub-ins. Number 14, Hirschenroder at the server's line for the Bearcats. And it'll hit off the hand in an awkward spin going into the net, unfortunately. Point will go to the Panthers. Number 9, Sam, taking it back to the server's line for the Panthers. She will go middle row to Kushner. Chung will swing that one over back row to Mazer. Evans will set it up for Bauman. Tavares will slap that one over back row. Evans setting it up for Harris. It's a miscue between Harris and Bauman. Both went for the ball. That will be Bearcats' point. Number 4, Muminovic. Takes it back to the server's line for the Bearcats. She'll go middle row to libero McGinn, slapping it over Old Westbury. Baruch recovers back over the net once again. Old Westbury seemed to go into the net trying to block that one out. Point will go to the Bearcats. Muminovic will take it back to the server's line again. 1 point away from a set game. A nice dig out for McGinn. And Chung will swing that one over back row off the hands of Mazer. Will go out of bounds, and that is set point. 25-16. We'll be back in the 4th set. And welcome back to the fourth set. At the service line, we have Evans on the Panthers. Too strong of a serve as she goes out of bounds on that one. That'll be the first point for the Bearcats. Number 2, Maria Jose Ortiz Marmaleo is at the service line for the Bearcats. She'll go middle row on that one. Evans will set it up for Mazer. Mazer will try to tap that one over. We'll go the opposite way. That'll be point for the Bearcats. Marmaleo at the service line once again, and she'll go middle row to number 2, Libero. Olivero will tap that one over to Kushner. And a nice tap over for Perkowski once again. Taking it back again, number 2. She'll go middle row to McGinn. Unable to recover that off of McKinn's dig. The point will go to the Bearcats. The nice servers run here in the fourth set. Marmaleo will go middle row once again to number 2, Libero, and a nice tap over for Perkowski. Bearcats with a nice run in the fourth. Marmaleo will go to Ballman. Evans will dig it out. Olivero will send it over. Kushner taps it over to Ballman. Olivero taps it back over. Perkowski taps it over to the middle row. A nice swing by Marmaleo. Chung gets it back row with a dig. Kushner taps it over, but Old Westbury's blockers got in the way. Point for the Panthers. Panthers gaining their first point here in the fourth. Number 3, Stephanie Mazer will take it back to the servers line for the Panthers. Mazer will go back row to Chung on that one. Setting it up. Kushner will send it over. Mazer digs that one out for the Panthers. Sam tries to send it over, but was blocked by the Bearcats. Point for Bearcats. The ball will be sent back to number 10, Kushner. Kushner will go middle row to McGinn. Evans will set it up to Ballman. Nice slap over by Ballman as nobody was there to recover on the Bearcats' end. Point for the Panthers. The ball will be sent back to the servers line to Clarissa Olivero, number 14 for the Panthers. Olivero will go back row to number 13, Libero on that one. Chung will try to send it over, but the blockers on the Panthers' end got the best of her. Point for Old Westbury. Old Westbury is trying to make a comeback here in the fourth with a 6-3 trail. Olivero with a nice swing on that one. Finds a nice sweet spot, and Kushner was unable to dig it out. Olivero going to number 13, Libero. Perkowski slaps that one over to Mazer. Evans digs it out to Ballman. Chung tries to tap that over the blockers' heads. And with a little miscue on Old Westbury's side, the Bearcats gained a point out of it. We'll do subs on both sides. 14 for 1 on Bearcats' end. Number 14 will send it back to the server's line. Number 14, Jalen Hirschenroder. At the server's line for the Bearcats will go middle row to Bowman. Evans will set it up for Sam, and the Bearcats will block that one out. Point for the Bearcats. Hirschenroder back at the server's line. And she'll go to McGinn, middle row on that one. Evans will set it up for Bauman. And a nice block on the Bearcats' end. Tavares will set it up and send it over. Finding a nice sweet spot on the back left corner. Bearcats point. .14 back at the server's line. She will find some real estate in the middle row. Mazer digs that one out. McGinn slaps it over. And a nice dig for the Panthers, but the point will go to the Bearcats. Double touch for Old Westbury. With a 10-4 lead here in the fourth, we have the Bearcats, number 14, libero and defensive specialist, Jalen Hirschenroder, and she will go just a hair out of bounds on that one. Point for Old Westbury. We'll do sub-ins on both sides, 1 for 14. Number 8 for the Panthers at the service line. She'll go to Kushner. Chung will send that one over, but off the middle block. Oh, and a nice recovery for the Bearcats. Ballman sends that one over middle row. Nice spike for Ballman. Point for the Panthers. Number 8, Stephanie Velez at the service line for the Panthers. She'll go to Kushner. Kushner will dig it out. Off the Raptors, a nice save. Ballman will try to spike that one over, and Bearcats blockers will get that, but off the hands of the blockers will go out of bounds. Taking it back to the Panthers servers line. Number 8, Velez, will go into the net on a server's error. Point for the Bearcats. Taking it back for the Bearcats is Amina Muminovic. (11-7). Number 4 will go middle row on that one. Evans will set it up for Harris. Harris will tap it over to number 13, libero. Muminovic will set it up for Tavares, and she will send it over. Number 13, libero digs it out. Muminovic sets it up for Tavares. Evans sets it up for Bauman. And they will find a nice sweet spot in the back left corner. Panthers point. Number 6, Olivia Bauman at the server's line for the Panthers. And she will go to number 13, libero. A nice setup for Chung as she gets it over. Point Bearcats. Number 6, Sarah Chung, sophomore. Outside hitter, defensive specialist from Staten Island, takes it back to the service line. She will go just a hair out of bounds. Panthers point. Number 2, Cameron McGinn, libero, junior from Medford, New York. Will take it back to the server's line for the Panthers. McGinn will find some real estate in the middle row. Nice save by Tavares. Chung gets it over the net. Evans sets it up for Olivero, and a nice tap over, but a nice save by the libero. Kushner sends it back to Bowman. Mazer sends it over the net. Setting it up for Chung, and she slaps it over to Bauman. Evans sets it up for Mazer. Mazer goes back row, and Chung digs it out. Kushner tries to send it over, but too many taps on Bearcats' end. Nice volley on both sides, but that will be Panthers' point. McGinn back at the service line for the Panthers. She'll go to the libero. Tavares tries to slap that one over, but the blockers on Panthers' end got the best of it. That'll be point for the Panthers. Ball will be sent back to McGinn once again. Panthers are vigorously trying to get back to the lead. Trailing with a score of 12-11. A 1-point game here in the 4th set. We'll have some sub-ins. It will be Bearcats' point. Number 13, libero. Abahara takes it back to the server's line for the Bearcats. And she will go to Ballman, middle row. Evans sets it up for Olivero. Nice save by Abahara. Too strong of a swing for Chung, and the point goes to the Panthers once again with a 1-point game. Number 13. Evans takes it back for the Panthers, and she will go back row to Chung. A nice setup for Beratovic. Too strong on the Panthers' end as it goes out of bounds. Point goes to the Bearcats as they catch a break. Number 8, Anessa Feratovic. Taking it back to the server's line for the Bearcats. And she will go back row. And the point will go to the Panthers. Carry, they're saying, on Bearcats' end. And the ball will be sent back to Stephanie Mazer at the service line for the Panthers. She will go to Kushner. Beratovic will send it over back to Mazer. Evans will set it up for Bauman, but she'll get a wrong spin on the ball and it'll go into the net. Bearcats point. And it's number 10 Kushner's ball at the service line for the Bearcats. Kushner will go middle row to Ballman on that. Evans will set it up for Velez. Chung sends that one over, and it's just inside the court. It'll be Bearcats point, and the ball will be sent back to Kushner at the server's line. Kushner will go way, way back on that one, making it Panthers point. We'll have some sub-ins on Panthers' end. Harris in for McGinn. Olivero will go middle row on that one. Perkowski will tap that one over through Panthers blockers, and it'll be point for the Bearcats. Subs in for Bearcats side. Hirschenroder at the service line for the Bearcats. And she will go to Bauman, middle row. Evans will set it up for Velez, and she will go middle row to Kushner. Beratovic goes back row to Evans, she digs it out. Harris tries to tap it over. Tavares goes to Chung. Chung with a nice swing to the back row. Unable to dig that one out was the Panthers. Points for the Bearcats, 18-14 in the fourth set. Bearcats number 14 taking it back once again to the server's line. And she will go to Bauman, middle row. Evans will set it up for Harris. Harris will go right into the net with that one. Bearcats point. Hirschenroder goes to Bauman. Evans sets it up for Harris. Harris goes way, way back on that one. Bearcats point. With a nice server's run. We have Jalen Hirschenroder, number 14 at the server's line. And she will go once again to Bauman, to Evans, back to Bauman, to nice volley on both sides, but it will be Panthers point. 2 taps on Bearcats end. Number 8, Stephanie Velez at the service line. She'll go to Kushner, and a nice carry over on Bearcats end. Bauman will try to get that one over, but will go right into the net. Bearcats point with a 21-15 lead here in the fourth. Muminovic at the server's line for the Bearcats, and she will go to McGinn, middle row. Some miscue on Evans' side because she was unable to dig that one out. It was close to the net, but it was able to dig out. Amina at the server's line. And she will go way, way back on that one. Panthers point. Olivia Bauman at the service line for the Panthers. Bauman will go middle row to Kushner. Beratovic will send that one over. McGinn was unable to dig it out, but they did get it back over. Chung with a nice swing on that one. Bearcats point. Chung will now send it back to the server's line. And Chung will go to middle row on that one. Evans will set it up for Mazer. And Kushner will slap it over to Velez. Mazer unable to tap that one back over. Point goes to the Bearcats with just 1 point away from a set game. Sarah Chung, number 6, at the server's line. And that will be a server's error on Chung, leaving everybody in suspense. It'll be number 2 libero Cameron McGinn's ball at the server's line, and she will go back row on that one, setting it up for Kushner. Point goes to the Panthers. Saying Kushner stepped over the line for that one. McGinn at the server's line. She'll go back row to libero. Kushner will try to tap that one over to Velez. Evans sets it up for Mazer. Nice dig by Chung. Bearcats trying to get that one out, but Kushner goes right into the net. Panthers point as they're trying to catch up as fast as they could. McGinn takes it back once again. And there'll be a timeout. We'll be right back. And we're back here in the fourth set with a lead of 24-19. It's the Bearcats. McGinn at the server's line for the Panthers. She'll go to number 13, libero. Barakovic tries to get that one over the net. Bauman digs it out. McGinn sends it back over. Chung digs it out. Tavares sets it up and over and out of bounds off of Panthers' hands. That is set game. And that concludes the first home game of the season. Bearcats win the 3 sets of 4 with 25-19 here in the fourth set. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll be back next week on Tuesday. Have a nice night.